Just doing a demonstration. I want to do a little presentation about an issue that affects a lot of kids, probably and adults too, in this crowd even, about bullying. And myself, I went to me and my sister, Miss Ackerman, wherever she's at, she's over there taping it. We went to over a dozen schools, so as a consequence, I was always a new kid, I always got bullied, and I think that's what drove me to the martial arts. I wanted to learn how to handle it because I didn't know what to do. So we're going to do a little presentation today, just short, couple minutes. What is a bully? What is a bully? Anybody know what a bully is? I'll just tell you. You guys know. A bully is somebody who is mean, right? And they pick on you, and they usually are bigger than you, or they have an advantage over you in some kind of way. But how do you think a bully chooses his victims? Well, it's just like in the jungle. When the lion looks out over the herd of animals, they look for the diseased animal, the sick animal, or the weak animal. The bully looks for a shy or timid child, or a weak-looking child. Now, a lot of that is body language. If you see a child that's standing like this with their head down, not paying attention, they kind of look like a victim. But they stand up straight and tall, and they look like they got confidence, even if they don't feel confident. It makes a huge difference, okay? There's really 4 types of bullies, or bullying, okay? The one that we all think about mostly is physical bullying. That's where somebody kicks you or punches you or spits on you physically. They try to harm you in some kind of way physically. Another way is verbal. Verbal bullying is really the most common. It's when they call you name, they call you stupid or a sissy, or they try to hurt your feelings like that by calling it verbally. Another one is emotional, or like social bullying. And then, that's kind of a hard one to recognize because they don't even have to talk to you. They don't have to say anything or touch you. They don't touch you. They don't have to say anything. So they could be like if me and her were sitting here and we're talking and we just point over at that kid over there and start laughing. Okay. Call him over and we all start laughing at him. That's kind of like that. That's excluding him or making him feel uncomfortable. That's a very difficult one to recognize, but it's just as hard. The next one is something that I certainly didn't have to worry about, but now the kids coming up, it's called cyberbullying, and that's when they use some kind of electronic device. It could be a computer, cell phone, or some type of social media like Facebook or YouTube. And they attack people that way. They put false rumors, or they take pictures, things like that. So those are really the 4 types of bullying. Now, there's also, when you think about bullying, most people think there's only 2 people involved. But actually there's more than 2 people. There's usually at least 4. All right? There's the bully. There's the victim, then there's a bystander or a witness, right? And then there's an authority figure, all right? So there's actually just more than 2 people. A lot of people that are bystanders, they don't really know what to do, all right? They don't know what to do, so they're uncomfortable. But they really have 2 jobs. If you're a bystander, this is what I teach my kids. You have 2 jobs. First of all, make sure that the victim is okay, and then go find an authority figure. That's the best way to handle that, okay? And don't join in on the bullying. Try to stick up for the kid or stick up for the person. Say, hey, leave him alone. That ain't cool. Why are you doing that for? That type stuff, okay? And if you want to, it's okay to keep your name out of it. If you don't want to have the teacher, the authority figure say that you told. Say, look, I just want to let you know that kid over there picked on that kid, but I don't want you to say that I told you so. All right, that's okay, because you don't want to be thought of as a snitch or a tattletale. Well, how do you stop bullying? Well, the first step is to don't look like one of them weak antelopes, right? Stand up straight and tall with a big smile on your face, or look confident. That's the first step. Bullies, 9 times out of 10, they don't want to fight. What they want is just a reaction. They just want to make you cry. They want to hurt your feelings. They want to humiliate you. If you don't give them that reaction, they'll go find somebody else. 9 times out of 10. What do you say to them? Well, please stop. Leave me alone. I don't want to fight. I don't want to get anybody in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want you to hurt me. I don't want to hurt you. So this is kind of the rehearsal and role play that we do at our school. We kind of give the kids some words to say, you know, so they don't have to make it up. And it's the same thing like with the emotional and the verbal type bullying. Basically, the best bet is to ask them to please stop and then try to find an authority figure. Now, what happens if they don't stop? I'm talking about physical bullying now. Well, first of all, you take a step back. Now, you don't want to go like this. Hey, I don't want to fight, because it looks like you do want to fight, right? So what you do is, but you want to keep your hands up because you don't want to let them hit you in the head, right? So instead of handing with your fist like this, put your palms out. Say, please, I don't want to fight. Okay? Take another step back. Please, I don't want to fight. Now, how that helps you is two ways. It doesn't really, it's not challenging to the bully. You know, you're not pushing him. You're giving him a way out. Hey, I don't want to fight you. You right? But also, for the observers, the witnesses, you won't get in trouble if you're like this. If you go like this, you're going to get in trouble, I guarantee you. But if you go like this and say, the witness say, well, the one kid was backing up, he had his hands up like this, he didn't want to fight, but the kid attacked him. So what we tell them is, you know, hey, I don't want to fight, hey, I don't want to fight, but what if they keep coming? Well, who does your body belong to, kids? Yourself, right? Nobody has a right to punch you, kick you, or touch you. Okay? So, you have a right to defend yourself if you have to. And that's what we show the kids as the last resort. Not a first resort, the last resort. Well, what do you do about cyberbullying though? Well, the first step is to document it. Print it out. Print it out. If somebody puts something about you on Facebook or an email, print it out and save it so you have a document of the evidence. And ask them, you know, contact them, ask them to take it off. Take off the false comment or take off your picture. If they don't take it off, then you have to tell an authority. Now, how do we really stop bullying though? I mean, if you think about it, what's the real way to stop bullying? Kindness. And I'm not just talking about saying hi once in a while or bye. I'm talking about really, really being kind to somebody. You know, share a snack with them or invite them over to play with you or something like that. Really, you know why? Because it's really hard for somebody to be mean to you if you're kind to them. Okay? So we call that a random act of kindness. Now, one of my daughter or somebody was passing out little postcards. And on the back of that postcard has an example of a letter that I composed to give to an authority figure if you ever find yourself in your child in a bullying situation. And really, basically you can modify it for your own use, but it's written to a principal, and it just asks politely that they get to the bottom of it, right? They interview all the witnesses, and then you have a good documentation. All right. Well, that's our show for today, guys, and I just wanted to thank you guys all for coming and watching, supporting your kids, and let you know we also have a tent here at the fair, and it's just a little ways over there. If anybody wants to stop over there, we're giving away 3 months of karate, and we're giving away some other prizes as well. Okay? So, I'll tell you, everybody stand up. I'm going to have you guys introduce yourself to them. Okay? All right, tell everybody your name.
Madison Girard.
Yeah, save the applause to the end, but then you can applause.
Andrew Davis.
Jacob. Austin Murray. Christian. Gruby. Miles. Jason. Zachary. Caitlin. Gabriel Nolan.
Jake Krulakowski.
Alec Ford. Jessica. Joshua.
All right, and we have over here my lovely daughter.
Jody Berry.
Other lovely daughter.
Michaela Craig.
My not so lovely son.
Thanks. Josh. Matthew Carrickson.
My really lovely wife.
Karen Warner.
Dennis Clark.
Mrs. Stewart.
Mr. Delaney.
Mr. Corey. Mr. Selman.
All right, my name's Dwight Werner. I'm the owner. And give our guys a good round of applause here. They did a really good job today, all for you. All right, guys, let's, now most of you guys' parents are out there, so you're bound to them, so let's do it really good. Cheeriet. Hey! Hi, son, dismissed. Good job, guys. Thank you all for coming.